so you know what we here, bro. The Old Headz podcast. Yo, we come from all states to the team at the Barclays. The Old Headz podcast. Yo, from Will scoring 100 to job being 1. The Old Headz podcast. Yo, let's go.
Yeah, buddy. Old Headz, episode 142. Back in the basement. Ooh, excuse me. Man, we got a big show today. It's the WrestleMania edition, man. WrestleMania is right around the corner. We're going to be talking about the best finishes of all time. We're also going to be doing our first ever Wrestle draft. So it's basically we're going to pick, if we were going to have our own wrestling show, 10 wrestlers we would want on it. So, man, it's going to be a lot of fun today. I'm your co-host, Omar, a.k.a. O'Milly, a.k.a. that dude, a.k.a. Mr. Rello. If you know, you know. I'm going to let these brothers introduce themselves, man. Old Headz 142. You know what it is, man. Let's get it.
Yeah, old head, let's go.
Yes,
Oh, it's your man Hendo G, a.k.a. French Loaf, a.k.a. the man who be smoking that stuff.
Yeah, buddy.
Still in the lighters. I take it too. I keep it.
That's
Man.
funny.
That's what
You
you gotta
pocket.
ask motherfucker for your shit, baby. You know what?
Hey,
I'm trying to shit up too, cuz.
But y'all apologies, the soundboard cord took a dump, so we will be back with our sound next week, man. My apologies, but hey, we gonna still make it happen. But if y'all first time checking us out, man, we're gonna start out every show with Hendo's hot take. Hendo, what's the hot take?
Oh, the hot take for right now is, man, I think we're going to start putting some respect on them Lakers' name. For how far and what they doing right now, a lot of people doubted them out. It seems like a normal, typical Laker year. They look subpar all year, and then they managed to sneak their way into a decent little position into the playoffs, which I kind of expected. Not so much with this roster that they have right now. I think that was a roster that took everybody by surprise, but I don't know how good this Laker team is right now because I haven't really seen it in dire mode. But I think we'll really get a good chance to see what a good start Luka and a healthy LeBron can look like and what they can possibly build with for future years. So between that, and I hate to say it right now, but Billy Donovan does have those Bulls looking very good right now. I don't know if this was a division of stars. I don't know if Billy Donovan coaches stars well, but I tell you one thing, Billy Donovan can definitely put some young teams together and make them look serviceable and make them look like a winning squad currently. Can't say for what next year will look like, but as of right now, there is. And it kind of looks like DeMar and Zach was the problem.
They were the problem.
I don't know what it was.
Sticking with them.
But these guys are looking like a well-oiled machine right now. We have guys.
You play as a team.
They just look good. And if this was the final product that Billy Donovan was going for and intended for, I kind of see where it's going for right now because I kind of like what we're doing. I still think we need to get rid of P. Wills. I think he's the X factor that kind of holds us back.
Stick with him
because we just don't have I like Vooch and his position right now, but we still need a true center to really compete with some of these teams. That's why looking at, a far reach of maybe Joker and seeing what his situation is. But a real life situation right now is looking at a guy potentially like a Ayton for somebody who, when we play like Dallas with AD, or if we had to go play Boston with Porzingis, somebody who can go on. Because if we had to put Vooch on these guys, he's going to get cooked. And it's proof in the pudding.
They got to be able to run. They come to the Bulls.
And I think Ayton can do that given when he looked his best.
We practiced with a 14-second shot clock.
When he looked his best with the Suns, he was running.
No, we do. Donovan had a
no, he does.
14 second, yeah, practice with 14-second shot clock. Yeah,
but the thing about Ayton is when he looked his best, like I said with the Suns, when he looked his best, he was running up down that court. And I think, but this is a scenario type shit. This is not an every game type thing. We don't need him in. That's why it's good to have him around. We can rest him. We don't need him to start. Yeah. We can actually let him ride out a few games, come in, get his little balance work in, and then big moments we start him.
Certain times.
But we do need
the playoffs is all about matchups.
It is. But we need somebody of that height and that stature on the roster.
I'm saying I agree because the playoffs is all about matchups. You know what I'm saying? If you get to play in a team that got an AD or got somebody big, you know what I'm saying? You need to be able to at least put a body on them.
Well, I think about ED too. When we played Memphis, he'll eat Vooch up right now. I think to a certain degree.
These are all guys in the West, and those two
True,
teams you'll never have to see.
But we're trying to be contenders, and when you have to be prepared, you have to be prepared for everything as a totality.
I agree. Hey, and that is Hendo's hot take. Moving right along, man. Black fact of the week. Now, we've talked about Bobo Brazil and being the first black wrestling superstar, but did you know that the first tag team to win the belt in the WWE was the Soul Patrol? Tony Atlas and the late Rocky Johnson, Dwayne Johnson dad. They won the title on November 15, 1983, beating the Wild Samoans to be the first black tag team champions in the WWE. So shout out, man, to Dwayne Johnson, man. His pops, I did not know that, man, until this week. Hey, man, I had heard of Tony Atlas. You guys should go check him out, man. Two phenomenal wrestlers. But I did kind of vaguely remember them being a tag team, but I didn't know they were as popular as they were. But, man, the Soul Patrol, the first ever black tag team champions in the WWE. So salute. Moving right along. Sports entertainment news. This was kind of big, man. Mike Malone, the Nuggets head coach, was let go right before the playoffs, along with GM Calvin Booth. Was this the right decision, or do players have too much power if it comes down to certain players? If it comes down to certain players dead, one and gone.
Man, I think, man, it is a problem when like the guys, like, it's a mutiny or some shit, but the flip side of that coin is he lost his way with them. He lost his voice, and sometimes the guys do need to speak up because he lost the locker room, and that GM, like, nobody knew what the fuck he was doing. You know what I'm saying? To be very honest, ever since the championship year, you getting rid of key pieces. You know, you got Bowen, you just getting rid of this guy. He was maybe the best player off your bench.
Bruce Brown.
Brown.
Bruce Brown.
Yeah, Bruce Brown. You know what I'm saying? Like, that makes absolutely no sense to get rid of these guys. You can,
KCB,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Murderers.
Groupies.
Yeah.
That's good groupies.
That you don't have to pay
Good
like that.
groupies.
Maybe Caldwell Pope, you know what I'm saying? You have to pay him a little something. Well, like, really, how much he getting paid now? Where the fuck is he now? I feel like
they not
we
really
could
paying
have
anybody else too much.
I'm telling
Gordon's
you,
not getting paid a whole
these are all
bunch. Porter's
lower
not getting
level
paid.
guys that you pay though. So you have to pay somebody that shit anyway. Pay these fucking guys. You know what I'm saying? They've been dropping the ball for the longest. And picking up Russell Westbrook, I love my man Russ to death. I promise I do. But at the same time, picking him up after seeing what he did not do for the Clippers, did not do for the Lakers.
I can't put him with them. To me, Russ is still probably the best sixth man coming off the bench right now.
Russ been playing well.
Yeah, and he always plays well, but he's not a starter.
Do you see the games?
Yeah, I do.
He still
do him. He's still Russ. But he's still
Russ has
effective.
a way of turning the ball over.
He do. He really do. His
And
turnovers
in
are
the
ugly as
key
shit.
moment, he don't shy away from anything, so he actually just as liable to turn something over.
He just missed a big layup for them down the
Yeah, I seen that too. You know, it's something about them hands. They just be losing the ball and shit, doing some shit a lot of times.
He still moves too fast.
He moves very fast for himself, even.
That's what they're saying. He moved too fast.
Yeah,
Too good sometimes. Too good to a flaw.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Denver gonna need to do what, but I feel like I don't know. I can't say they threw their season down the tube by getting rid of their coach this late and their GM, but this late because I don't know who the next coach is. I don't know who's coaching them now, and if he was already in that system, if they're gonna be running the same thing, then they got a shot still because they already know what the hell they running. You know what I'm saying? But if it's some new shit, I mean, I don't know. It seems like they're still winning, but I don't know what it looks like over there right now. I don't know if they done, you know what I'm saying, for just now, or if they'd be okay, make it look good for the playoff, and then they done next year. I don't know. We're gonna just play it out and see how it look. But like firing your coach, a championship winning coach, I can't lie, that is a soft move. You know what I'm saying? Just a couple years after that shit. It's just that if you lose the locker room nowadays, this is what's gonna happen to they getting rid of the coach. They're not getting rid of the Joker. They're not getting rid of, you know what I mean? And they can say that he didn't know, whatever, nigga. Come on, man. Nobody else's opinion even fucking matter on this team but the Jokers. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Of course he fucking knew, but that's what he gotta say. He don't know. But like, man, dog, if you lose the Jokers, what's you think gonna go? The coach or him? The problem is, only the teams with the best coaches win championships. That's a fact. So if you ain't got a coach, I don't care who you got on your team. It don't fucking matter.
I wouldn't mind the Bulls.
His assistant coach, David Adelman, he was the head coach.
That's perfect for them because he already doing what they're doing. As long as he don't switch it up and start doing nothing crazy.
No, he ain't gonna switch up shit. He's a victim.
I did see them playing the game the other night. I thought it was closer than it should have been. I was
They
thinking
beat. They actually just beat the Grizzlies, like 117 to 109. So
As they should.
Yeah. Well,
no, Grizzlies.
Yeah, I get it, but that should have been a game I would have counted for them anyways. Just keep it a buck, man. Grizzlies they're playing well, but they're not playing like playoff well. This is a champion team. We know what they can do. They should be looking and meeting teams like this. And just keeping it a buck, especially this time.
you talking about Denver's a championship team?
No, it was. They
Yeah,
have
with
that certain
Caldwell,
pedigree.
Pope, and
They still have their
Brown
core.
hitting threes.
They still have the
playing
core members
smart.
there.
You got Russell Westbrook in place of those two guys. That's the way I look at it. Playing smart. Brown was playing smart and hitting threes. As far as knowing when to drive. Caldwell Pope wasn't driving, but he is the stone cold shooter, knocking down threes. Russ is not doing that. He's not spacing the floor for them to operate as freely as they used to. Because when you got Russ on the floor, if he's on the floor, he can't be. If he's on the floor with Murray, all the driving lanes for Murray are fucked.
Yeah.
Because they're sagging off for Russ. So they can
Russ's job ain't to do it. It's to push the break. That's all Russ's job is. Push the break and play a little bit of defense. That's all they
in
got.
the playoffs, man, he's gonna cut through a set offense, man. So now you gotta rush and play.
You just manage Rush. It just don't matter. He's easy. To me, I don't know what the deal is. You might either hear his mouth, but what players you don't have to hear their mouth. He's a good player. You gonna hear niggas' mouth. That's it. It's just what it is. Now, in my eyes, Denver fumbled back. This is the huge fumble. All right. Two niggas, two motherfuckers was arguing. The GM and the head coach. You let one of them go. You don't let both of them motherfuckers go.
Right.
And now me, if it's in my position, I let the GM go. It's his job to find the right pieces, to get the pieces in here we need to be successful and winning, okay? And this is part of Mike Malone's problem with him. You're not bringing me no pieces. We're letting people go, but we're not bringing in nobody to work with. This is the same core motherfucking team as it's been for the last 3 years. And after they got whooped by motherfucking the Timberwolves, they should have been putting some more pieces together to make this efficient. That's the problem. Mike Malone was holding people accountable for defense. Defensive last. Tell them they're not studying the tape. Go watch the tape. See where you fucking up to get better. That's what good teams and good players do. And he was getting on their ass. Now Joker knew he was about to get fired because the GM or whoever, the president, went and talked to him and told him what, or the owner went and told him what his plans were. So the Joker knew about this the whole time. It's not his position to say. He just knows where he's close, his relationship, and that's it. But you cannot be fucking shitting me right now if you're going to sit here and tell me the assistant coach is going to do a better job than Mike Malone of getting them through the tough positions in the playoffs.
It's such a dumb move.
The playoffs are more than X and O's. It's about pushing agendas and by pushing niggas past.
They're not going to be a champion.
How can an assistant coach get Joker out this funk of, if the Joker come out here and miss his first 8 shots and he was like, hey, time out, Joker, come here. He not Mike Malone in this. Mike Malone, hey, come here, Nokic, come here. Come on, man, listen, you better than this. You can take any one of those guys and take that shot, whatever. Slow it down. But I don't think this assistant coach is equipped for those type of moments in the playoffs. When we think about good teams in the playoffs, you think about good coaches. We've seen good teams with shitty coaches go there and lose all the time. But we've seen semi-good teams with good head coaches go further than they should. Let's be honest. It's about the coaching. So with this, you did a fumbling of the bag. If you were going to fire Mike Malone, you had to wait till after they lost in the playoffs and then let it go. This is a horrible time. The team is going to be discombobulated, and it's not going to work. That's where you fucked up.
Horrible time.
Fire the owner. What is his job? To get pieces there? Okay, we done get pieces. Fire him, or not the owner, but the whoever they, you know what I'm saying? GM.
It's kind of weird. I don't know what's going on. Actually, kind of similar to what happened with the Grizzlies, and they let go of their head coach. Some people think that could have been a friction between him and John Morant. But John Morant actually was just fined $75,000 for doing a gun gesture after making a
After
shot.
being told not to do it again. Put that in there.
Gun gesture after making
That's
a
the
shot.
problem.
Then the next game instead doing what some people look at as a grenade celebration. Should Ja be able to celebrate how he wants to, or is the NBA in the right? Y'all out there, let us know how y'all feel too, man. Hit that like button, subscribe.
Well, you got this BI, you want me to take this?
Oh, go ahead, man. Go ahead, that.
We should never be out here penalizing guys over celebrations. Celebrations is the fifth best part of the game. It is. Besides the actions, the athletes, the scores, intensity, whatever, it's the fifth best part, seeing guys go on there. The NBA is getting overly soft with these weird ass, I'm going to text somebody for a stare down or doing a gun gesture or something. I don't know what the issue is, but this is part of what the game is. There's nobody that picked up a gun and was like, oh shit, I'm going to do this because Ja Morant doing this. Ain't nobody doing this. Have you ever been to a high school game where they doing it? They doing all types of head top shit on the motherfucker. They dancing and shit, slapping it, high five, gang banging and shit, dancing, grip walking, doing all this shit. This is what goes on. They're gonna do this regardless. Regardless. Let this man celebrate. He's doing it. This is what sell fucking seats. This is entertainment. This is why we watch this shit. We want to be entertained. What my man said when Hispanic, are you not entertained? This is what we watch the game for, to be entertained. You ain't watching it for a couple buckets, I guess. No, we want to see some shit. This is what the pro's about. Do your dance, my guy. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
Guys in the NFL can do the gritty and shit. I can't.
I don't like it.
Bam. Niggas shooting bow and arrows and shit. Niggas hitting on top of it.
I don't like it. I think it's ghetto.
I think it's ghetto.
Just like
Shit,
a bro with
tap-
no shirt on and a do-rag.
Oh my God, bro. They went in. Isaiah Thomas went in on my guy.
He's
Yeah, he
right.
did.
It's ghetto.
That's it.
How you feel? Billy go. How
Oh
you feel?
man, the problem with this shit is you gotta call these feelings out, man. It ain't about them, it's about making money. And when you got motherfuckers out here doing what they are not told, they're told what not to be doing. This is the second time now because you have them real guns. And motherfuckers told them to put that shit up, and then you have the real guns again. Now this is just a slap in the face to go from one celebration with guns to a motherfucking grenade and shit, and it's like, man, motherfuckers trying to get you to not do these violent acts, and you deliberately going and doing that shit. I mean, honestly, you got what you deserve. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, that's the way I see that shit. Like, it's a million different celebrations you could be doing, man, without digging in your own pockets like this, man. Because I ain't giving the league shit. These motherfuckers gave me this money. I ain't gonna be giving it back.
But let's not act like the league itself doesn't. Granted, there's been some off the court things. I'm not going to dispute that.
Yeah.
But let's not act like NBA or any sports like this don't target and blackball certain athletes. They do.
You mean
we
one
watch
who just penalized for guns and for violence and projecting an illusion like violence to kids who watch this game,
Right.
and it's also a family game.
Right.
You mean for him, he's on a different plan, brother.
Right.
If somebody else, that'd be different. He on a different plan.
But has he been the only player to do this? No. Let's keep that a buck though too. All right. He's not the only one. What's the difference between a gun and a bow and arrow doing the same thing? Just tell me where the subtle difference is, because motherfuckers are out there doing that too, shooting arrows at people, pulling them back.
Well,
No,
yeah,
because
I give
it's
you
a
that.
celebration.
I seen James Harden cooking crack for a long time, but
Right.
people never knew, what that was. The bow and arrow, that just seems like, more, that's been seen before in sports.
But other people done the
for
little
state
gun
or
gestures
something.
coming through and doing this.
Balls out.
But sometimes these are
The
just.
a gun?
Yeah, that's different.
A lot of people have done this though. He's not the only nor the first. He didn't just come up with it. He's just been doing it a lot.
Were those guys on the plan? Because Ja is on the plan.
That's
He
the
on a
difference.
different plan.
That's the difference.
He on a different plan.
Like I said, this to me this looks like targeting. They do Draymond the same way. They done other players like that. They done
Because
Boogie like
Draymond
this.
has stepped
they've
on
done,
chests and
yeah.
stuff
I
like
get
that.
it. I get it.
He's on a different plan too. That's not even the
I
same
get it. But
plan.
sometimes there's been targeting, and sometimes the NBA will target. Dennis Rodman's been on that target list too.
Again, you are.
I'm just saying. Sometimes you just get
habitual.
targeted, but sometimes you just get targeted.
These are
But these
repeaters.
are people who are. We're not
Repeat
disagreeing
offenders.
with you. It's just the people earlier season.
I get it, but sometimes I feel like the league, and the reason we say that is because of the target. Yes, they have been having background, but the targeting sometimes is real too.
It's just like, man, you fool us so much, we don't know what to believe, and maybe you fucking with us.
That's
I mean, that's what it feel like. You know what I mean? Like, that's what happened.
I'm not opposed to that fine.
Like that.
I'm not opposed to the fine because they literally told you just don't do it again, and you literally went back out and did a whole game for that. Now
I literally just seen Draymond Green about a week or two ago. They trying to inbound the ball. He right here, you probably seen it, and he doing all this elbow in the motherfucking shit.
Oh, he's terrible.
And then what they call foul or something, they stopped him, do the whistle or something, and then like told him don't do it or some shit. And then they gave him the ball, and they trying to inbound the ball, and then his elbow went up high right and do Sengun shit and Dalton fell and shit. I'm just saying, bro. They just told you. Keep your goddamn hands to yourself, nigga. But this is what he do. He press the envelope all the time, and then you can't be mad. And when motherfuckers, you fool them. Sometimes you fool them. And maybe they think you actually did something worse than you actually even did this time. You know, It's gonna work against you, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take the bad with the good when you know what I'm saying?
Hey, I get it.
The benefit of the doubt can work for you or against you.
That it can. Ja Morant and the Grizzlies will be in the playoffs, and the playoffs are right around the corner.
Yeah.
Would you guys, well, the Bulls did make the playoffs. Do you think it was good for them to make the playoffs, or would you guys would like to see them go win fishing and get a better draft pick?
I already know who the hell he's about to get in the draft.
I can't. I never want to go fishing in the draft. I always want to keep this. I want my team, even if it puts us in a draft purgatory, is what I call it, because we're still not going to be as bad as the guys who go further in the playoffs or the guys who did. We'll still be somewhere in there to get something decent. But I want this roster of guys, this current roster, I want them to see how far they can go into the playoffs, build a little chemistry, build a little confidence within themselves, see where they have to do better. Yeah. But this is where I want to see this current unit just with no stars. Because to me,
I just want to see it.
To me, and I know a lot of people.
Underrated team.
That's what I'm saying. A starless team.
Starless, underrated.
A starless team.
We were okay before we flipped that switch.
We were okay with stars.
We just flipped the switch.
But we're good with a handful of.
What was Kobe averaging?
But not only just him, but not only just him, but Giddy out here getting double doubles, triple doubles. Yeah. Then Batus, what's his name? Batus, the rookie we got. Anyway, he's doing Buzelis. Yeah. He's doing great.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everything
More
just
minutes.
You know, and then so now
and that's another reason why you can get rid of DeRozan and LeVine.
But now it looks like when we get ball back,
sticking with him.
When we get ball back, this unit really might be a scary unit because of how fast this ball moves up and down this court.
Pace. We still top 3 in pace, I think, in this league.
And then
we get the ball right up the court and get started in the zone.
Vooch might be one of the most underrated people in his position, I think. He does a lot of work and is very effective. But that's what makes it look like a starless team. And I want to see how far this team could really push it to the limits. Because I think we could give some good teams a good run for their money. I ain't going to, like, we're going to win out our first round game, but we could give some guys some good looks. Like, we're competitive, and I like that with us right now.
We about to beat the Heat. And that's the first time I've said this since the last, 3 times we done played them or some shit now. You know what I'm saying? In the play-in.
We got to see what we can do with that.
I didn't have any confidence in us those years. This year, we just beat the Heat again.
We did, but that's because Dog did some stupid shit, though.
Tyler, that was our game.
Yeah, we'll see. Because I always...
Right.
When it comes to...
But he's been doing goofy shit like that, so we'll count on that.
When it comes to playoffs, a lot of people forget it comes down to coaching. And Spoelstra's probably, in my opinion, easily the 1 or 2 best coaches in the league.
Man, why you gotta go rain on the parade, man? Why can't you just let it get that for
I
a
have
second,
to be honest to the people.
But let's be honest, though.
The people?
But let's be honest, though. This team has been a little gutted, too, because once Jimmy left, a lot that good intensity that they had defensively kind of went with Jimmy. They can still give you buckets, but they can't give you them primetime Jimmy buckets nor that primetime steal like Jimmy does because he was a perimeter two-way player, and they're missing some of that right now.
He wasn't that this year.
I mean, we said that
championship team.
But we said that
without him, and they know that. They know without Jimmy,
they still got
B.I. We
They
said the
got
same
playoff.
thing about them that one year, and then this
Yeah, but
motherfucker
not
exploded in the
championship.
playoffs. Once they beat the Bulls, once again, this motherfucker was averaging damn near 30 points a game. Remember he kept playing, he took them damn near to the finals. Jimmy, just Jimmy by himself. They say he went crazy. Now when you look at what he averaged, when you look at what he averaged that season, it was averaging like 18 points. Something like he's doing right now. But when he had in that playoff, he was averaging like 30 plus.
So that nigga had a 45-point triple or 45-point triple.
That's what I'm saying,
in the
bro.
finals against LA now.
Yeah, mechanic Jimmy. Yeah.
That nigga did ran for 5 miles after the game.
Yeah. What so you say happy that we made the playoffs?
Yes, push it.
You're happy?
Yes, sir.
Need the
Yes, sir.
experience.
Selfishly, I just want to see it. I just want to see it.
I was hoping we would be dead last and give us a better chance of getting Cooper flag. But
Nah,
It is.
you don't want to be that. You don't want to lose that type of faith.
it is what it is. We get Cooper
That's too
flag.
much.
You put Cooper flag in there with the way Kobe
He
played.
got a better
can't
look
even-
going to Spurs right
yeah.
now than fucking when.
I can't even start dreaming about stuff like that.
Right, man, that's too much.
Yeah.
Just because I know this is a lottery, that's all right. It could be anything.
Yeah.
Who knows? It's a lottery.
And I gotta get Cooper.
Shit, it's
They
a
said the
lottery.
same thing. We weren't supposed to get D Rose either.
It's a lottery.
And not only that, when you think about it,
That's a
this is
fact,
the
though.
NBA about
That's
money.
right.
It's a lottery, Joe.
It's the NBA is about money. When you
Well,
when you
yeah.
think about it, they making money out east,
Oh, you
right? With the Knicks, they're playing well.
can.
Out
See the
west,
point
you got
getting ready to
Luka.
make? They thought
Out
it was
west.
Okay.
How fun would it be now to have Chicago right in the Midwest, where you got the new hot kid coming in, Cooper Flag. He's coming in with this young Bulls team that love to run. You put him on the wing. Kobe White, Giddy's been playing like an all-star.
It'll probably be a Spur. That's what I'm telling
I
you.
mean, that's what. No, the Spurs actually. They got them going to. I'm just looking. It wasn't the Spurs. But
It's a lottery though, like you said.
Yeah, but it's a lottery. But the NBA is also about making money. Do you think it was any way they was going to let Wemby go to the Wizards? Let's be realistic here.
I don't know.
I don't know.
That wasn't going to happen. They got Cooper Flag going to right now going to the Jazz. Which would kind
That's
of
horrible for basketball, but
You know, talking about something that'd be bad for basketball. It'd be him and Laurie Markman.
That's not bad.
It's not that good neither.
Then you got
Not in the West.
That's not.
That's
bad
not gonna be.
at all.
And Jordan Clarkson. That's not gonna be enough in the
You
West,
also
bro.
got they got a good center too.
That's not gonna be enough in the West.
No, not right now. But they have a shit. They got Danny Ainge. They're fine.
Bro.
If they get Cooper Flag,
Nobody goes there to succeed.
fam. If it's Utah.
Right.
Fair.
You said it right there. It's Utah. Nobody goes there to see.
No.
The best Utah I've ever
No.
seen was with Carmelo and everything. Everybody else's careers went down the hole.
Utah
You can
is
look-
a winning organization. They're a winning
I beg to
organization.
differ that. Last time they were good, they had Boozer.
No, they weren't, bro. It was in the playoffs every year with Donovan Mitchell.
I mean, yeah,
They're
they
a winning
weren't-
organization.
yeah, they weren't doing shit. Just because you make it there, though.
they're
you know,
a boring organization.
They're
guess,
boring, but they're a winning We can't sit here and say that they're not a winning organization.
But it's the reason nobody go there. Like they not doing nothing, bro.
Nobody go
They
there.
really
They don't
don't.
want to go there because going there is whack. Let's be honest.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not a land
He's trying to
investment.
avoid the issue. He's
Right.
talking about the organization.
I'm not
Fuck
avoiding
the
issue.
organization.
Motherfuckers will go to
We
Washington
talking about
right now
the
by
race.
choice before they.
No.
Like, just send me to DC.
No.
Like,
Which is why I said
Yeah, where I can get
if
to the
Cooper
Sixers.
Flag goes
I'm
to
bored.
the Jazz,
I'm bored thinking
that's
about Utah.
actually on brand for him. Because Cooper Flag is from Maine. It's not like he's from New York or he's from Cali or from Chicago. He's from fucking Maine.
But all those teams that you just listed are high, big teams. You get the most out of there. You're going to get the most views, the most love. You don't get that out of with the Jazz like that. You don't. You just look at it.
Yeah.
You just really don't. I'm just saying, you want to go to a big market team if you're a big market guy. He literally went to a big market college. He probably wants to find his way to like to a Spurs, a Bulls, a Knicks, or
Spurs
something
is
like
not a
that.
big market.
Shit. Yes, they are with Wemby there. Their market is growing. But now with Wemby there and you put him next to Wemby, now you have a big three, Castle, Vessel, or whatever his name is. It makes sense that makes sense because that'd be a squad. But like I said, it's a lottery. It's a lottery.
We will see. Somebody good news, not a lottery for us. The Chicago Bears ended up getting Caleb Williams, our franchise quarterback, with the first pick in the draft. But a lot of people looking at him and Ben Johnson are supposed to be the next hot QB coach duo. How many weeks do you guys give them together before you say, this ain't working?
Shit, motherfucking 2 years or some shit. What we talking about? It all depends on how the games look, the rest of the team. But honestly, it's gonna be some up and downs. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like everything worked right out the gate. So shit. Why I say it will totally not work, I need to see at least the full season. Because I would still have doubts all the way through fucking week 7 to week 10, still thinking, oh, I don't know, maybe we could have won that game if this would have happened. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know, when shit is new and shit is fresh like that, even with the lows, you gotta go through that shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta experience that shit. You know what I mean, to get better. So you can't just, you know what I mean, just because you don't jump out the gate and start kicking ass right out the gate don't mean that you ain't about to get it done.
Okay. How you feel?
Gotta allow growth, man.
I think I probably agree with motherfucking Big Eye on this, man. It's a year to two project. We will see improvement, but we will see some struggle as well. Everybody who gets a coach like this, because you have to get adjusted to the gameplay, and then you actually have to go out here and execute this in front of motherfuckers that, you know, who are a little bit more seasoned than you. Somebody who know to look for certain things better than all that. So you're going to have to work some of this shit through, but we will see improvement, and that's kind of what we want to see. How far we go, I think that's kind of undetermined, but it will be better than last year, and I think each year will get better. Because once you start getting some of this in here and getting him to execute this on the field, seeing what Ben Johnson sees, exactly how they see, like tunnel vision, it'll work out. But it has to go through a couple of games. We had to go see some big teams, you know, somebody who actually has some great defense and then work past that, see what that looks like. Get back on some guys that got us some other years that we know we could have got. But we will have a better year. Our record will not reflect like last year. It'll be a better year.
I give them till say Thanksgiving.
Damn. Yikes.
Yeah,
So 4 games?
No, hell no.
3?
Hell no. So that's why it's like
Yeah.
I would say
season.
Yeah, it's like mid-season, somewhere around there. I give them the mid-season. I don't think it takes that long to look and see if something is working. And then this will be Caleb's second year, and second year typically is that jump year. A lot of people forget Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence was horrible that first year.
Second year, they use that sophomore blues is what they call it. Campbell's good his first year. He's kind of trash his second year.
No, but that's for players that popped the first year.
Yeah,
It's typically for quarterbacks. Most typical quarterbacks are not good that first year. That second year is where as everything slows down and you can really start to see the growth and where, and you can kind of see, okay, this guy's going to be a franchise quarterback. Okay, this guy is probably going to be a second string guy. So I think personally with Caleb, I think by Thanksgiving, that should be around 7-8 games. We should be able to see whether or not this version of this team is going to work, in my opinion. I don't think it takes that long. Not at all.
But what we ain't thrown into that equation is those other quarterbacks, if they have the same coach and the same system that year 2 as year 1. Because you're talking about getting comfortable with the system for the other quarterbacks, but this quarterback system is changing. So, like, does he get another year? Like, what's the scale on that?
That's fair. But what I'm talking about is the game slowing down. Even if we're not necessarily winning games, we should still be able to look and see, okay, this is working. All right, we got some injuries on defense, or it was a play here or a play there, It doesn't take that long. When you hear
to see if the relationship is working or if Caleb is working.
No,
like you're talking about Caleb now.
No, I'm talking if this relationship is working.
Okay.
If Caleb and Ben Johnson,
Right.
if it seems like okay, moving forward, this seems like something that okay, I can work with this. I like the motion. I don't see any stagnation.
Right.
They're getting yards. They're maybe not getting into the end zone or something like that, where there's growth. I think last year you kind of saw it was so up and down, and it was basically we did good against, I don't like to say shitty teams because they're professional, but against lower tier teams we played well against. We started
Mid teams.
We started out 4-2, right, and then we started playing better teams and really started to show how good of a team we really were. So I feel like it doesn't take long when your NFL players talk about rookies coming in. They say, hey, by that first practice, it should be something to say, okay, I see why BI was a number one pick. Whether it's his size, whether it's a burst, whether his hands, it should be some type of superpower. Okay, this is
What
why.
about that with coaching though? Because again, it sounds like we just talking about Caleb, but we talking about the relationship between the two. And you saying about Thanksgiving, we'll be able to see if it work or not. And we talking about the relationship, not just the performance of Caleb. So what you expect to see from the coach? Well, I know what I expect to see. You know what I'm saying? Good play callers and shit being effective. You know what I mean? And managing the clock well, and you know, all the coaching.
Managing the clock is huge, but for me, I expect to see consistency. And that's what I think consistency and balance. And that's what I think we're going to get from Ben Johnson. Even when you look at the way that he's moving, as far as like getting the free agents that we're getting, where it seems as if he understands, probably coming from Detroit, you have to build from the inside out. And that's what I love about him, because for one, Detroit is not scared to run the ball. So I wouldn't be, if Ashton's Genty there, I personally wouldn't want to take him there because it's such a deep running back draft. But that wouldn't be crazy because Detroit took Gibbs. And I thought he was going to be another Alvin Kamara, and that's kind of what he's looking like right now.
But the reason that was a smart move is because normally when they draft a running back like that, they get ran to the dirt early. Every running back that we know that get drafted like that gets ran to the dirt early. When you have somebody with like Montgomery, they split, you save legs. And that's the biggest thing that Detroit talks about it. That's why it makes sense for the Bears, looking at what we got, to get, Gentry, like, or, you know what I'm saying, just like that, and make it work. But not only that, the Bears, this is the first time.
You got Swift, you get some depth.
Well, exactly. We could save his legs. But this would make sense
Taking that tight end.
because, it is a good look. Because this is the best staff that the Bears have had in a long time.
On paper.
But no, just the best staff. Like, we haven't had people of this caliber on the sides like this in a very equal. We've usually have it one side. Like, our defense will just look really fucking good. Or our offense could get them, the defense lacks sometimes. Or special teams look good, but everything else sucks. We actually have good staff members on both sides of the ball that makes sense, that really can give us depth, as well as just having Bellamy in the house, another ex-head coach, but he's just our running back coach right now. You know how much experience that we have in there? Dennis Allen, so much experience to help out in these tough times. I could go on the list of who else we have, but I'm sure you get the point of where we're going. We're deep with coaching. So whoever we get, we're just going to work this up. That's why this is exciting. It's just not Ben Johnson. It's everybody he brought with him for a staff. This is something Eberflus never did. This is something, you know what I'm saying? What was the other guy? Fox. He never was able to do that. The dude we got from Canada, he never really. I'm just saying, whether they had the power.
Look, I'm happy, bro.
Nagy never really brought in the. I'm just saying.
We swinging for the fences.
But we really brought in some core units. We brought in some core units. This should be interesting because now we can coach some guys up.
This is like I said, we swinging for the fences. We went out there. We got the hot new young head coach. We got the
best available defensive coordinator, I think, out there.
We got a lot of people consider Caleb Williams a generational talent. So I mean, we're doing all the things. If Caleb Williams, I'm a huge Caleb Williams fan. If y'all don't know, but if he doesn't become a franchise like quarterback, I'll be the first to say I'm wrong. But I think I personally think he's going to be a superstar, man. I just think him and that Ben Johnson system, I think it's going to be a lot of fun, man. And I think we're probably going to take that kid out, Tyler Warren, if he's there with that number 10 pick, that tight end.
That's kind of looking
That tight end out of Penn State.
I hope it ain't true though, but
He
No, because there's a
boring.
defensive edge. I want a little motherfucking defensive tackle. Hold on, man. Don't be put all my business out here. I got gambles up.
He gonna be gone.
You think? Hey, you think that? We'll see. We'll see.
If he there, if he's the same guy we're talking about.
That's the point. I think there's gonna be some. I think there's gonna be some move arounds. I think there's gonna be a little stumble in there. I think somebody gonna pick somebody.
Honestly, if we don't take that tight end, I wouldn't mind if we take Shador. Put some pressure on Caleb.
they say the draft's supposed to go the way it's supposed to go. Nobody's supposed to jump each other. Nobody's supposed
We
to.
already got Case Keenum. Shit, how many quarterbacks we need? Him, Ted.
I want Shador. That nigga Stubby said he taking Shiloh in top 10. Trade yourself.
That was a tough call.
That was a super tough call. Nate, man, move right along. Move right along, man. WrestleMania edition, man, this week.
I know mercy.
How you say I birthday?
Stumble and fumble the ball.
That is all right.
Clot.
So, if we got any wrestling fans out there, man, this is the one to check out. So, starting out the first segment, man, name 3 dream matches you would love to see at WrestleMania, but it can't be matches that have already happened at WrestleMania. At number 3 for me, I'm going to say it would have been fun to see Bret, the Hitman Hart, versus Sting.
Okay. I remember this question. See, this is why we do the rundown. Like you said,
Full ass.
I got British Bulldogs against the Von Erichs.
Which one?
Which which
Which
you got-
one, Eric?
I thought they was brothers. They won a tag team.
They were at one point, but they did singles too. It's like 4 of them, 5 of them. You got David, you
I
got
know
Eric,
them niggas.
you got Kevin, you got Chris.
You know what?
Which
I
one?
know Eric Von Erich. I don't know another name right now.
Figured it out. No,
Kevin Von Erich.
He said, yeah.
Which one? Do you remember the Texas Tornado? Because that was Chris. That was Chris Von Erich.
I just remember some brothers.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know the British Bulldog names neither.
Okay.
Nigga, hey, look, man, you signed me up for this, nigga. I don't do wrestling.
Remember what I said when I got here?
Hey, nigga, I don't do wrestling. You have to help me.
Then we come back, we see
Help
motherfuckers out here
us.
plenty of action, and we wonder, like, man, what's going on?
I got you.
Hey, look, man.
Hendo,
This is crazy.
dream match you would like to see at
This
WrestleMania.
personally just for me, man. Brock Lesnar and Psycho Sid.
This is like
That would be
all
dope.
time, right?
No,
All
just for
time,
me.
right?
I don't give a
Right.
fuck about anything else. Just for me, what I want to see with my greedy eyes.
That'd be dope.
I would love to see that. I would
be
love to
dope.
see that.
That would be dope.
Okay.
Rock and Psycho Sid. At number 2, this would have been a dope at WrestleMania. Stone Cold versus Goldberg.
Oh shit, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That would have been dope.
That'd be something to see.
I got Hulk Hogan against The Rock.
Ooh.
Two like main niggas.
Ooh.
I'm making all this
I'm
up.
not
No,
agree
you
with that.
good. Yeah, that's actually a really fucking good one.
Yeah.
That is a
You made me
really
hit the-
fucking
you made me
good
hit the
one.
drink.
You know what I'm saying?
Dream matchup number 2, Hendo.
Undertaker and Sting.
Ooh. Which version of Sting?
WCW Sting.
The colorful one?
No, that's when I'm talking about long hair.
Are you talking about when it was the Crow?
Yeah, kind of
black
like
and white.
he was still fighting NWO low key. Then he joined him. It was before he joined him.
Okay, yeah, you talking about when he was turned to the Crow. I like 92, 91 Sting. That's when he was on with WCW. He had the colorful,
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's what before he turned heel. Number one for me, WrestleMania. Yeah. Number one for me, man, WrestleMania. I would love to see dream match. Andre the Giant, and this is prime Andre the Giant when he could really move and do moonsaults and all that shit. Real talk, bro. Go look on YouTube crazy, bro. Super athletic to be that big, but Andre the Giant versus The Rock.
Okay.
Could you imagine how much fucking money they would make off that? You stupid as hell. He used to sit in the fucking locker room naked with his boots on and play.
I'm just saying that shit sounds musty.
This big 500 pounds, 7 foot some motherfucker. Like, yeah, they say he used to be asshole naked with his boots laced up, sitting there playing cards. Yeah, Andre.
Dog, my man, get this big ass behemoth out of here, dog.
Looking at this.
I'm not saying nothing to him.
Get your big ass up.
That nigga gonna flick you.
No, I'm gonna walk away. I'm gonna say that from a distance. You're gonna run your big ass up. Big dinosaur running ass.
Don't
That
get
nigga
caught.
gonna reach his hand out. You gonna be in the hallway and still grab you.
Yuck. Come here.
Yo,
Bob
come
Sapp,
here.
Ernesto with the
Dog. For real.
That's so nasty.
Bills. Yeah.
I got Steve A. Smith and LeBron James. No, it's playing. No, I'm gonna flip my number two, my number one, man, because my number two is harder than number one.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna go with Mr. T and Zeus.
Okay.
I
Okay.
that before.
Okay.
I said earlier. This nigga.
Okay.
Damn, I'm not
Yeah.
here.
That would be dope. That would be
Two
dope.
black dudes.
Two black dudes.
I don't like
Dudes
that.
as hell.
You ain't gonna like a whole bunch of shit.
Oh shit, I ain't gonna lie, man. The Big Show and Shaq.
Ooh. That would be fun to see.
Don't forget Shaq wrestles for a little bit. There's a couple motherfuckers. Robin wrestles for a little bit. Ronda Rousey wrestles for a little bit. Don't forget, that'd been crazy. Shaq versus the Big Show, them niggas the same size.
Rousey wrestled. They just had matches.
True.
Like Karl Malone had a match.
But then don't forget, what's my man from USC? He was in there for a little bit.
Ken Shamrock?
Ken Shamrock.
Yeah, Ken Shamrock
He actually broke somebody's nose.
Ken
Fucking
Shamrock,
around.
bro.
He really punched him.
Ken Shamrock wrestled.
Come on, man. You know, he's in there aggressive as hell.
Nah, bro.
Play too much.
Nah,
No, he really broke somebody's nose.
Them motherfuckers should really be punching each other. If y'all want to see something funny, if you like wrestling, go to Tubi. It's on Tubi. It's called Dark Side of the Ring.
Chuck, when they in there, come on, man.
And look
I'll
up.
check that shit out. I'll be watching that Dark Side of shit.
Dude.
Some of that shit, you know what I mean?
Bro, go look at, it's one on there, Dark Side of the Ring. It's a guy named New Jack. Watch that shit. It is hilarious,
Who is this
bro.
New Jack here?
Oh, he's a wrestler. He's a wrestler, bro, but he was in ECW. If y'all want to see some wild shit, go look at ECW on YouTube, man. Phenomenal, man. But moving right along. The 5 best walk-ins ever in pro wrestling. And number 5 for me, I don't know if y'all remember this, Al Snow. Godhead? Nobody remembers Godhead?
Hell no.
What?
I know 0 walk-ins.
What?
Yeah.
Dog said I know 0 walk-ins.
If y'all don't remember this is the early, it was so fucking inappropriate, but this is the early 90s, so you can get away
I
with
know
it.
of it. I just don't like.
It was a guy named Al Snow, and he had a mannequin head. And his music, before it came on, it would say, it was his voice, and it would say, "What does everybody want? Head." That's what the crowd would say. "What does everybody need?" Crowd would say, "Head." Then he'd have a t-shirt on that said, "Got head," and he would come out with a mannequin head, shaking that motherfucker. Everybody in the crowd had mannequin heads, just shaking. And that was like his friend, Head. But you know what I'm saying? But when he would say, "What does everybody want?" the crowd is naturally saying, "Head," but it's an oxymoron for it was dope as shit ever, bro. But yeah, Al Snow, man, that walk in with the guy. I'm gonna show it to y'all. If y'all ain't seen it, bro, go look at Al Snow walk in. That shit is crazy, bro. To see all these hundreds of fans with these fucking mannequin heads. So it's fucking going. Yeah, psychos, bro. It's going crazy. Yeah, they're definitely psychos. Hendo, who you got?
The Dudley Boys.
Oh,
Them niggas had me cracking up. Them niggas was going nuts.
No. That's what I figured you was talking about. You talking about the Bushwhackers.
Bushwhackers, yeah.
Bushwhackers.
The Bushwhackers, yeah. Bushwhackers, yeah.
Yeah. That's what I figured you was talking about, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, motherfuckers come out. That's all they did.
My soul, they was clowning. Like, bro, stop playing with me, man. These niggas, they stayed true.
They had a 2x4, didn't they?
No, that's Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Yeah.
So we're gonna excuse you for these. It's all good.
Oh yeah.
It's all good. And number 4 for me, I went with one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels, Ozio.
He's gonna come out. I'm so sexy.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna say it, huh?
Yeah.
He paused like a motherfucker.
That's exactly what it would start out with the moaning and then it would come
I'm
so
so that
sexy.
shit used to have me cracking the fuck up.
Yeah,
Nigga.
Shawn Michaels, bro. He was, but the funny part is he was kind of like, if you go listen to Al Pacino, he said he was so good for that role because he was kind of an asshole back then.
That was his move, man.
That's kind of like how he was. And Shawn Michaels, he said he was the exact same way. Like that character wasn't far from the type of person he was in the 90s.
He's like Tupac playing Bishop.
Shit, basically. Hendo, you got number 4 best walk-ins in pro wrestling of all time.
Goddamn it, Undertaker. Nigga, we heard that bell ring, doom. The motherfucking lights come out. Also, hey, the lights come back on. This nigga already in the ring. Looking, hey, eyes all back and shit. Looking at motherfuckers and shit. Like, bro, where the fuck you come from? We ain't hear you or nothing.
Oh God, I got
We
one.
ass a 6'11" coming in this bitch. Nigga, you just standing
That
there.
shit's scary.
That's a great, Undertaker.
Casket just here.
That's literally what I want.
Like, bro, what the
Shit's
fuck?
scary.
Paul Bearer with him.
This little neck
He's
rolling.
a scary motherfucker.
That shit
Paul,
had me
all
cracking
he had
up, bro.
nerves.
Straight up.
Number 3, I don't know if y'all remember this, WCW days. Big Bad Vader.
Ah!
When he had the whatchamacallit.
He had the little mask on.
Yeah.
He was a little big ass ginger.
No. Before that, he actually had a whole like ensemble where he it was like shoulder
All
pads.
black.
Yeah, but it was like a helmet, but then it had like fireworks would go off in the back. It was like a backpack.
This sounds like a fire hazard.
Yeah, but it was
He
like
didn't care. He was.
yeah, but he would come out, put his hands out, and there was like fireworks in his back.
Yeah, he was popping at the time, literally.
Yeah, but he would take the whole. Actually, sometimes he would let it pop, and then he would like sometimes he'd take the whole thing off, set it down, like do his arms, and then the pyrotechnic. Yeah, it was dope, bro.
Yeah,
Check out
dope.
Yeah, Big Bad Vader. Yeah, he was actually a football player too, and he actually fucked
I
up
know
his
no
knee.
walk in Apollo Creed and Rocky IV. That nigga live.
That was dope.
That nigga went crazy, nigga. You had James Brown up there. You can't beat that. You can't beat that.
Real talk.
Yeah.
Who you got? Hendo?
Salty.
Number 3, yeah.
Number 3.
5 best walk-ins in pro wrestling.
Shit, man. Ultimate Warrior. This motherfucker didn't have a walk in. This nigga was booking it. That motherfucker was booking it. He get on that motherfucking rope, be shaking like this and shit. I feel like, bro, this nigga is geeked up.
Yeah,
They had stories. They said this
That was
nigga
my
took
nigga.
off one time from the park and just timed it well and was still running. Ran through the gym, ran through this motherfucker, ran up and was still running. By the time he got up to the stage, this nigga was booking it, nigga. I'm talking about this motherfucker was running like a 4.5. This motherfucker was down that motherfucker, ran through, hopped on that motherfucker. I was like, this nigga's definitely off a steroid cocaine mixture with a pinch of Adderall.
He was before he was the Ultimate Warrior.
Jesus.
He was the Dingo Warrior.
Boy, that nigga was.
Dingo.
I know that nigga was crazy.
The dingo ain't
Yeah,
shit.
He was doing
Yeah,
something.
they called him Dingo. It was another territory. He was a Dingo. The
Shit.
Dingo Warrior. Number 2 for
Doing
me.
half a dingo.
You already took my Undertaker, man. I think that's the second greatest walk-in of all time. Because before him, you never really saw guys walk out slow. they would walk out, like how they would normally walk,
Yeah.
even if it might be a little swag, but it was still that same speed.
Yeah,
He was the
absolutely.
first one I seen like walk out and like take his time. And that
Dog
they
was
got
really
scary.
on board.
He was really scary.
Yeah, he was as a teenager. He was, and that I was actually just watching some on him, and he said that was kind of his intent to where even if you knew wrestling was per se scripted, I don't like to say fake, but scripted, yeah, he still wanted you to feel like, okay, this motherfucker really feel like he really liked this. Like you really didn't. He wanted you to feel.
He's selling this.
He really wanted you to feel like, well,
He's
baby,
unsettling.
yeah, like this
You know what I'm saying?
motherfucker
It's
might
like-
really be kind of crazy. Like yeah, I get the, but he might be kind of crazy.
Right, maybe.
And then having whatchamacallit with him. What's the buddy name?
The Paul Bear.
Paul Bearer with him. That didn't make it no better having his scary ass.
But they sold that.
They sold the shit out of it.
That's what I like about that.
Kayfabe, that's what they call it.
They
Kayfabe.
had a nigga named Paul Bear.
Yeah, Paul Bear. Yeah, Paul Bear.
This nigga was wrestling.
Ooh, Undertaker.
This nigga was wrestling, chilling.
Yeah. He
This
was a
nigga pop
manager.
up.
Yeah, he's a manager. Hendo, who you got number two?
Number 2,
Yeah.
John Cena. That motherfucker came up with that shit. That motherfucker was like that nigga was working that shit for my mama, bro. John put in work, bro. John used to put in work, bro. Everybody used to love that shit. And then that little rap, he was saluting the motherfucker, so he's cool with the army. Then he kicked the flow. White boys love him, niggas love him. Like, man, I like this little stubby little motherfucker. This motherfucker short, buff as hell. Look like a little action figure. This motherfucker juking, okay?
John Cena.
Got the little cut jeans with the Nikes on. Rap, wear goggles.
Yeah. I wasn't a big
Not
I
me
wasn't
neither.
a big fan.
Not a big fan. I liked him when he was gone. I like his imprint on the game. But he really is a legend. He came in, did his shit, got the fuck out.
Yeah.
I look at him like I look at Sting sometimes. They had like similar career. They come in, interject themselves. They've been around for a while. They both have their looks at the championship, right?
Nah.
I feel like him and Sting do.
Nah, Sting is Sting.
Or Ric Flair?
Oh hell
No, I know. That's why I put him in
Hell
Sting.
no.
If you can't put Sting above Ric Flair, then I can't.
No,
right?
Sting not above Ric Flair. at all,
Right,
bro.
exactly. So John Cena ain't neither. That's what I'm saying. That's
Nah,
not the
hell
same
no,
thing.
No, bro. They might be on like maybe. See, but a lot of people don't realize Sting wrestled for so long.
True.
Cena didn't wrestle at nowhere near as long because his movie career took off. But as far as you want to say like impact at their peak, I would say yeah, that's probably comparable. Number one for me, the best walk-in ever in pro wrestling, it got to be the Sandman. Now, if y'all don't know who the Sandman
You
is,
wouldn't
a
follow that.
lot of people probably don't. Go to YouTube after you watch us. Go to ECW and put in the Sandman intro. The greatest, most 90s, grungiest shit ever. I'm talking about they in a stinky small gym. You got all the people in society the weirdos that don't nobody like. They're all in this one building. And the Sandman is standing there. And he has his stick he carries out with him. I believe it's a kendo stick. And he sits there and the Sandman would drink an entire beer and smoke a cigarette before he fucking walks into the ring. It is the coolest shit in the entire. They say sometimes he would drink a 6-pack before he walked. Bro, as a nigga
I don't want to
from
wrestle
the
against
hood,
you, bro.
bro.
I don't want to wrestle
It
against
is
you, bro. This
the
nigga's
cool,
smoking Black
bro.
Mile, I'm drinking
It
the
is
whole
the
45.
coolest shit
Smash
ever,
the Colt
bro.
45.
How fast you drinking this shit?
Bro,
Dog.
I'm smashing
I
this
ain't
shit.
waiting
Nah,
on you.
bro,
You drinking this
nothing.
shit backstage.
Bro.
Smacking a
I ain't
beer ain't
waiting on
nothing.
your ass.
The fact you tell me he hit the whole 6-pack, that's a problem to me. If you smack a beer from me, okay, I've seen this before. Will you smack the whole 6? Nah, bro. I don't know if I'm gonna wrestle against this right now. I believe you, dog. I ain't gotta bring this shit up, nigga. Damn.
Bro, just
I
the
heard
cool,
you drink a lot of that beer. When
the
you on
coolest
crack
shit ever, bro. It's definitely the hardest entrance ever, bro. But yeah, the Sandman, man, for me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, I don't know if this is just a no contest, but shit. Steve Austin, nigga, Stone Cold. When you heard that glass break, it was was on, nigga. That struck fear in niggas. Hey, I remember seeing Booker T. He heard that shit come up. That nigga looked like he had fear in his eyes for real. Motherfuckers heard that shit going, you know, Stone Cold come on. Oh, shit. God damn. Nigga, your whole spirit deflate, nigga. Even Vince McMahon heard that shit one time, looked hard, like, shh. And they came, I don't give a fuck. Hey, whoever was throwing that nigga them beers out that crowd, boy, you was an A1 pitcher. That nigga was catching the motherfuckers out there, cracking them hoes, drinking them motherfuckers in front, throwing them at you and shit, nigga. Kick you with the bad leg, nigga. Boom, hit your ass with Stone Cold and walk off. This nigga was Stone
everything.
He was Stone Cold stun anybody. Old ladies, presidents, he got Trump.
Yep.
Bro, that's why I respect him. He got Trump. You know what I'm saying? He's Stone Cold, buddy. Got him. He Stone Cold me. This is the star stage. I would never let it happen in real life.
Never let it happen again.
Secret Service.
That's
the
Stone
serve.
Cold.
It was all for play.
Why do you keep doing that nigga out some ring?
Bro, that shit was hilarious though.
It really was.
It really was. Shout out to
They gonna
Stone Cold.
Shout out to Stone Cold.
That's really what it's about.
Shout out to Stone Cold Steve Austin.
We keep killing Trump. They don't flag our shit.
With the hood gonna resurrect us.
Yeah.
That's the resurrection. Heartbeat.
All right,
EMT.
man.
I don't know what he's talking about, nor condone the messages that are being said by that man.
Oh man.
He just be smoking that stuff. It's all good.
Oh wow.
I'm trying to bail you out.
I've coined that. I've coined that though.
I'm trying to bail you out.
T-shirts on the way, man. And be smoking that stuff.
You stupid as hell.
That's fire.
All right, man. Moving right along, man. And wrestling, of course, we all know it's kind of scripted. It's scripted, but
Take my money.
a lot of wrestlers, if you don't know, they have finishers. So we're gonna pick our 5 best finishers of all time, man.
Get piped every
Hendo,
time.
at number 5, who you got? 5 best finishers of all
Oh
time.
man, we gotta put my guy here. Bret Hart, the sharpshooter, nigga. The sharpshooter was infamous. The sharpshooter? He grabbed you, mother, throw them little legs up, boy. I ain't never seen nobody get out the sharpshooter, really. It was a rare event. That nigga locked them bitches in, kicked them legs, boy. You was hit. It was a wrap.
Oh, goddamn. All right, man, I did a little homework on this one, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm back in the game, son.
Okay.
Back in the game. I got Ric Flair figure 4. Ooh.
It's the same thing, pretty much.
That's what it is. You said that kind of sound
It's
like
the
that.
same thing. It's just he did it a little bit more smoother. You know what I'm saying? It's a little different how he locked the legs. It's a more Canadian way. Looking at us.
Yes, it's
No, them niggas was from Canada.
But
yeah,
I know. I know.
I know, man. I'm just
They're from Calgary.
game.
From Calgary. You can actually break somebody's leg with
The sharpshooter.
with the figure 4. I'm not sure with the sharpshooter,
Nigga, you can fuck their knee up.
but
It's a
well,
knee.
Ric Flair actually he talked about that on Joe Rogan. You can actually break
Yeah,
somebody's
you really
leg
can.
with
They used to practice that as kids, and apparently that hurts
figure
real
4.
bad.
Yeah,
So
figure 4 for real.
kids don't try this shit at home.
For my soul.
Number 5 for me, I went with Randy Savage. Randy Savage, elbow off the top rope.
Oh, that's
That is
cold.
a thing of beauty.
Yeah, that's cold. That's what he was doing.
Yeah, the elbow off the top rope. Yeah. Elbow off the top rope. Yeah.
Overrated.
That shit was dope.
That's it overrated. Oh shit.
And number 4, what you got, Hendo? Best finisher of all time.
Fuck you up, man. The Razor's Edge.
Ooh.
Razor
I like that.
Ramon.
Razor
I never
Ramon.
seen nobody else duplicate the Razor Edge the way he used to do. Get the motherfuckers on them shoulders. Bam! Drop your ass down, bro. It's a wrap, nigga.
That's some bullshit.
On my soul, some
Yeah.
bullshit. That's a tough one.
I like that.
I've always liked the Razor's Edge.
That's dope.
All right, man. So this would be the beauty of my list. Goddamn. What the fuck? I'm gonna say what happened, and y'all have to tell me how it was, cause I don't even know. I did research, but I didn't see all the videos. So they say Goldberg's jackhammer.
Okay.
That was good. That's straight.
Yeah.
I know who Goldberg is, but I don't know what the movie
To me, I
is.
thought it was this more what the over that tackle was.
Spear.
The spear. I thought it was the spear
Yeah,
more.
jackhammer.
But the jackhammer was, yeah. I get that.
was
I
his
get that.
signature. Yeah. I like that. Oh, excuse me, y'all. I want Yokozuna. Banzai drop.
I remember that. He sit on you, dog.
Oh,
Top
Yeah, sit on you.
no, that's why.
Yeah. Yeah, Yokozuna, the Banzai drop, he'll sit on you.
That's weak.
Yeah, it was wild.
He kill you.
And that's how he would pin you. He'll get over the top of you, put his arms out, and just sit on you. That's how you
Nigga
pin
said,
you.
no, that was sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah, I ain't like that shit.
You trying to kill him?
Yeah, I ain't like that
Yeah,
shit.
you
Nigga,
like
something
that.
else
Yeah.
off. Nigga, it was all but two. He had
Banzai
to-
drop, yeah.
Trying
Yokozuna.
to kill me.
We got number 4.
Me?
Oh no, it was yeah. Did you do number 4?
No.
Who you
I think
got?
we should on number 3 now.
Oh, yeah, but my fault. Number 3. Yeah, number 3. Hendo, what you got?
Number 3 with me. Gotta be the People's Elbow. The Rock.
The Rock, he got an elbow?
Bro, he got the People's Elbow. Fuck you mean, nigga? It was the People's Elbow, nigga.
Elbow.
That nigga come through that motherfucker, tap that bitch through the. Bam! Hit your ass. That was his
That
step.
was for the people?
Yeah, it was the People's Elbow, dog.
Yeah, he
That's
used to
the Rock.
get
Fuck
you,
you talking
in
about?
the middle of the ring, then he'll kick your arm, then he'll slide off.
Oh, bro, he do a little dance, boy. My
Yeah.
mama hit. Get nasty with you.
Yeah, slide off his elbow pad, throw it in the ring, hit one side.
Oh, my
hit the other
mama.
side, then do a little.
Hit that bitch.
Yeah.
Woo! That was his thing,
Yeah,
bro.
the people's elbow.
Hey, that was something nasty, bro. It was a Rafsky after that.
Yeah, the people's elbow.
It was a Rafsky after that.
Yeah,
It was like the people's elbow.
yeah, the people's elbow.
Oh, shit. All right, man, this is very confusing. And it was on the list. Brock Lesnar's
F5.
F5.
I like that.
What the fuck is an F5? That shit sound
How
crazy.
can I explain it? So he basically pick you up and he swings you this way. So therefore your face, then you just drop.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Bro, it's nasty, bro. You gotta be a strong. You gotta have a lot of upper
And-
strength to
and
swing a motherfucker.
It's,
That's
it's
250,
actually it's
240.
actually a girl that does her finisher is the F5, but it doesn't look
like his.
it doesn't look like because he's so big
Yeah.
and he gets so much height on it to where that F5
Bro, he's a
is
massive
crazy.
dude, bro. He's
He's
massive, bro.
He's a freak, bro.
Yeah.
And number 3 for me, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. I love this finisher. Jeff Hardy, the Swanton Bomb off the top rope.
Anything on the top rope sound fucked up.
Yeah, Swanton
Damn.
Bomb off the top rope. Yeah, that shit was dope.
Yeah.
Hendo, number 2, what you got?
Wrong, man. Don't go to the top.
Sweet chin music. Shawn
Yeah,
Michaels.
Yeah, I thought about that.
Doesn't get no better than that,
I
dog.
thought
Dog
about
catch
that.
will
I
really
seen
be
that
connected
shit.
across that chin, nigga. That's all you hear, nigga.
So
That's
motherfucker
heels to
said that
face.
shit. When he played that shit, I was rolling, dog. Sweet Tim.
Dog, that shit is, and that's really. I mean, when he do it, it's really just a super kick. But the
Really?
way he
Yeah,
do
that
it,
shit
and
funny
with the
as hell.
announcers, oh my God,
They be gassing.
sweet chin music, sweet chin music.
They really be
You gotta
gassing.
stop this, Shawn Michaels. You're gonna kill some. Oh
No,
my
like,
God,
They really be gassing it. They
Jesus
really be gassing.
Christ. He bet.
Shit,
They stood on the rock. You backstabbing son of a bitch, Shawn Michaels. Sweet chin music. Yeah, that should be dope, bro. And number 2, I had to go with Sweet Chin Music, man. Absolutely one of my favorites of all time.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Who'd you got, Bills, at number 2?
At number 2, I got Undertaker Tombstone.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a great. That's a
dope.
great.
And Tombstone.
That is a great.
That's
bro.
dope.
That's great.
Hendo, you got that almost made my list, but I couldn't put it over that Banzai drop. Hendo, who you got?
Number 1.
Yeah, number 1.
That should be unanimous, nigga. The Stone Cold Stunner. This motherfucker has been on everybody. He is Stone Cold stunned every fucking body, dog. Everybody, bro. There is not a person who wrestles right now that hasn't been Stone Cold stunned. I'm just saying, the multitude of this move has been across the whole wrestling universe, nigga. Not even just everybody has been Stone Cold, from presidents to professional basketball players, other athletes, all the wrestlers ever. The president of the Wrestling Federation, his daughter, his wife, his son. Got the Stone. He'd kick your ass and shit in your stomach, grab you, and then neck drop your ass and drop. It's a Rapsky after that, bro. But he's done it to everybody: old ladies, reporters, police, nigga, EMTs, firefighters, nigga, post office people, nigga. Everybody's been Stone Cold stunned. I'm pretty sure I even watched them do it to a fan one time. Dog came out, I don't know if it was stage, kicked that nigga, stoned them too. Like, bro, it gotta be the Stone Cold Stunner, man.
That's not. That's,
It gotta be,
that-
dog.
that's
My number one.
What you got, Bill's number one?
Oh shit! I forgot I actually put it down here, man.
What is?
Oh shit! I got the motherfucking sweet chin music.
Sweet chin
you know
music.
what I'm saying? I couldn't resist myself, dog. That shit was funny as
You're
hell.
not wrong, dog. You're not wrong,
Hey,
dog.
Sweet
man.
chin
Cause
music.
all I could think of was that shit you played this
Dog.
dog. That was when dog
That
said that
nigga-
announcer said that shit. I was rolling,
Dog.
dog. Sweet
He's
chin
gonna kill somebody.
Dog,
That shit's had me in
hilarious.
tears, bro. They
That
so
nigga
good.
was one dude kicking the shit out of
Oh,
everybody. Number one for me, man. Stone Cold Stunner. I wanted to put it on my list, and it probably should have definitely been on my list. But number one, I went with underrated Scott Steiner and the Frankensteiner.
Yep.
That shit is. When I saw that, like as a kid, I'm like, what the fuck just
The
happened?
Frankenstein was gone. I remember, yeah.
What the fuck just happened, bro?
That was a coin move right there.
That shit is crazy. So it basically, as you bounce off the rope, he's running towards you, and he jumps up, grabs you with his feet, and then flips you over.
That's
Oh,
tough.
shit.
It's
Yeah,
a tough
that's
move, no. That's
Frankenstein.
tough.
Yeah.
That's a tough move, man.
Yeah, the
I feel like
Frankenstein.
I've seen that.
Yeah, that shit is dope, bro. That to me, in my opinion,
That's crazy.
that's the greatest wrestling finisher of all time, man. That's-
God damn.
yeah, that shit is wild, bro. And the fact that it's not like Scott Steiner was like Rey Mysterio size. Like Scott Steiner is a big dude.
I think
he's at least 6'1", 6'2".
a good honorable mention, I don't know, it's a really low key, would be the 1, 2, 3 kid when he used to have that moonsault off the top
Yeah,
rope.
that was
I think that was a very acrobatic. That's the type of stuff that got CM Punk probably into what all them acrobatic stuff, and got like a lot of guys doing rope stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because mind you, guys, like the good thing about the Undertaker, it was like this motherfucker was like 6'11", but the way he would walk that tightrope on some moves.
He wasn't. He was sick. He's 6'9".
6'9", but still
Yeah, that's
6'9",
pretty
tightrope.
tall.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
tightrope
wrestling.
No. Don't get it misconstrued. They said he was 7 feet. Don't get it fucking twisted. For him to be 6'9" and walking them ropes,
Yeah,
and I had never seen nothing like that.
not like that. Not
Like
for his size.
I was like, bro, I vividly remember watching him making his appearance as the Undertaker on Monday on Raw, and he came out I'm like, oh, this crazy mother. And then when he walked the ropes, I'm like, yo. Like this motherfucker's 7 feet agile.
He's too big to be doing this.
What's
Yeah,
going
you know what I'm
on,
saying?
bro? Like, yeah, he a legend, bro. Too bad he a Trump supporter, but he a legend. He a legend in that ring, man.
Don't do him.
That man came. But moving
Eddie
right,
Kane?
should be. Moving right along, man. Fourth and final segment of the day, man. We're gonna try to run through this. We're gonna do our WWE draft. So it's basically if we each had a wrestling organization and we wanted to make like an ultimate roster. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pick our 10 wrestlers that we would pick, and we each cannot pick the same wrestler. So Hendo, you are gonna go first. Actually, you're not. The birthday boy, man, can go first.
Oh, I get to go first, huh? Let me see who y'all probably got on y'all list so y'all can take off my list then. Huh?
That's been crazy.
That's how I go. That's how this game goes. That's how the draft goes. This is a draft.
Yeah, this
I'm
is
that's
right.
been crazy.
Yeah.
I'm deep.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
it's deep.
Yeah.
Okay. Hulk Hogan.
I expected that. Go ahead.
Hold on.
Oh, you got a
time.
Google? This a mental test.
You
You
go
go back.
back.
Oh, I don't gotta do shit. I'd have to
Siri, bring up Omar's list.
I have to make sure I got. I write down everybody's name on who they got. All right, Hendo, who you
Oh
taking?
yeah, that's right.
Who am I taking? Shit, The Rock. Come on, man. Stop playing with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Snumbler.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I know it was my guy.
That is a good one, motherfucker.
That was very good.
It's cool. You know what I'm
Is
saying?
there a heart
It's
in this
cool.
house tonight? Eddie Kane.
Yeah.
Not good enough.
Yeah.
Give me Stone Cold.
Oh, you're a hater.
Oh yeah. He's definitely a
Definitely
hater.
a hater.
whatever.
Definitely one in there. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take the Undertaker.
Damn.
We been talking about this guy.
Damn.
You fucking Undertaker.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucker.
Bam.
Okay. So Hendo, who you got with the second pick?
With the second
What's your
pick,
second pick?
I'm running with John Cena. Come on. He gets a little
That's
stubby
not
ass.
bad.
Oh, man.
Stop saying the nigga little, bro. That nigga big as hell, dog.
He a little compact
He
motherfucker.
not, bro. That nigga like 6'3".
Nick, that's not that big, man. I'm just,
Shit.
6'3" is not that
This
big.
nigga 6'5", you 6'4", 6'5"?
I'm 6'4".
Yeah, that's big.
Niggas,
Nigga.
oh my god.
It is, bro. I'm telling you.
Midget.
Niggas taking my guys already.
The average nigga is 5'10".
Who you got?
Oh, it's on me?
Yeah, it's on you.
No, it's
You
not.
should.
No, I gotta take my pick, man. I took Stone Cold. Man, come on, man. Y'all bugging, man. Ric Flair.
Oh, okay.
All motherfucking day, dog. I'm about selling tickets.
Hold on. Hello? Wolf tickets. I'm
I'm about
Oh,
selling
shit.
tickets.
I got Andre the Giant, man.
Fuck! That's who I was gonna take.
You messed up my list.
Yeah, you did.
Y'all fucking
Yeah, you did. Fuck.
That's Kevin Hart hitting with it.
Fuck. That's who I was showing up gonna take next. Okay, that's not bad. Who you
what I
got?
had to do it, you know what I'm saying?
Who, me?
Yeah, third pick, Endo. Who's your third pick?
The Big Show.
Okay.
I had somebody wrestle against Andre the Giant, big ass. Them two niggas can lock up.
Okay.
That's why I was thinking, yeah, you gotta have this big motherfucker.
Huh, Stone Cold, Rick.
Let's see.
Sting.
Mmm.
Sting, okay.
I respect that, but I got somebody to handle that nigga.
I got Triple H.
Triple H.
Ooh, time to play the game.
It's time to play the game.
I like that.
I came out firing.
I got
Because the
you.
rest of it is
I got somebody for all them niggas.
like
Hold on.
picks and shit.
I
Veteran.
like that.
I got a veteran in the game. Don't even trip.
Yeah, okay.
Hendo, right now you have The Rock, John Cena, and The Big Show. Who was your fourth?
Macho Man Randy Savage.
Motherfucker.
Motherfucker. Okay.
I
Fuck.
told you I got somebody for them, a veteran in the game. I told you he was a veteran.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Macho Man.
Oh, yeah.
You have Hogan, all them niggas, man. Pimp all them nemesis up.
Damn, oh, that's a good one. I'm showing up what I'm taking. So give me we trying to sell tickets. We're gonna make us some money. Ultimate Warrior.
That's a good pick. I like that. Competitive.
Ultimate Warrior.
Okay. Alright. You want veterans, huh? You want a
Okay.
veteran? Give me Dusty Rhodes.
Fuck! That was gonna be my next pick.
Give me Dusty Rhodes.
Damn, dog.
Not
Give me
no more,
Dusty
right?
Rhodes.
Damn, dog.
I think the Dusty Rhodes.
Fuck.
Yep.
Put him in homework.
Fuck,
Put him
bro.
in
I
homework
wanted
mode.
Dusty.
Put him in homework mode now.
What's happening? I'm in homework mode too.
Fuck, dog.
Oh, this
Good
all-
pick.
These all brain picks.
Who you got, Hendo? Fuck.
Roman Reigns.
That's a great fucking pick, bro.
Son of a bitch.
That is a great fucking pick. Okay, if you're taking Roman, that is fine.
Not bad.
We are about selling tickets. Give me Bobo Brazil.
Come on, man. You made your trade yourself, Liz.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take Ted DiBiase.
You on the list now, too. We trying to sell tickets.
That is a
Sell
great
niggas.
fucking.
I like Ted.
That is a great pick.
He's a showman. All right. He's a showman.
He actually almost made my list for best walk-ins. When you heard that money.
Money.
Yeah.
And he had Debo with him, too.
Yeah.
He used to have Debo with him.
Virgil.
Yep.
Virgil.
Yeah, that was Virgil, not Debo.
Yeah, that was
I
Virgil.
found what you
confused them
want,
niggas
man.
too.
Yeah, that was. I like that.
Same nigga to me.
Hendo, who you got?
What number is this?
Right
shit.
now, this will be your 1, 2, 3. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will be your 7th.
My 7th
Yeah.
pick. Coming in at Hendo's number 7, Kane.
Well, this will be your 6th pick.
6, Kane.
Kane. Okay.
Kane, man.
Okay.
Kane's a little underrated, man. He can handle a lot of big guys. Wrestle against Triple H, Undertaker.
Okay. If we're about selling tickets, I have to go with Big Cat Ernie Ladd.
Okay. I don't know if we selling tickets with that.
I have no idea. You have no idea.
I'm just playing. I'm just fooling. Go ahead.
I gotta put Big Cat in there. Ernie Ladd.
I'm going JYD, man, Junkyard Dog.
Fuck.
It's a personal favorite of mine. So
Fuck.
on the list.
I was trying to wait. I didn't think nobody else would take him.
List. I don't know.
I don't think. No, that's a great fucking pick. I
I told you
Bro,
my list about to get flaky.
no, I love it. I love
came
it.
out fire.
I was gonna
I'm
take
gonna
it.
fizzle out.
Hendo, who you got right now? You got The Rock, John
Yeah.
Cena, Big Show, Macho Man Randy Savage,
Yeah.
Roman Reigns, and Kane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be a 7th pick.
Shit, number 7. I need a high flyer, man. CM Punk.
Okay.
I need somebody to come off them ropes, do some crazy shit, man. We selling tickets, dog. I need somebody. Bow, leg drop your ass, do some crazy shit.
That is
He'll
not
go through the
bad.
ropes on your ass. He thirsty for the kicks.
That is not bad. Jacob Fatu. I don't know if y'all know who that is. Go check that big motherfucker out, bro. Give me Jacob all day.
Okay.
He might be the hottest wrestler right now.
Okay, well, shit, I'm gonna go. I feel like I should say this shit first to make sure nobody take him. I don't know. He might get taken. This nigga definitely get taken.
No, everybody taking it.
I'm gonna get shout like. I'm gonna go ahead and go Shawn Michaels.
Fuck.
See what I'm saying?
You got him.
Just
You
because
ain't
we
get me.
selling
You ain't
tickets,
get me with that.
it seems like he gonna sell some tickets.
Oh my God.
Some wolf
he gonna
tickets.
sell
Go ahead,
He
dog.
gonna sell some tickets.
Oh
Wolf
my
tickets.
God.
Yeah, man.
Damn, Shawn Michaels, good one.
Yeah, man. I had to go ahead and do that real quick.
Who you got?
That works.
Hendo. It's the number 8.
My number 8. Shit getting tight, huh? Nah,
Iron
I'm just
Sheik.
playing. Tweaking.
Iron Sheik.
Let's see. I would take it number 8. We selling tickets. Take one of the Hardy Boys.
Which one?
The one with the green hair.
Big one.
I can't think of his name.
Jeff and Matt.
I take Jeff.
Just pick
Jeff
anybody
Hardy.
that
Yep,
you-
Jeff Hardy.
Jeff sound good.
No, he nice.
I'll take
They was
Jeff.
better as a duo, but dog was nice. He's the nicer of the ones to me.
That ain't
Nobody
sound
took him
familiar.
yet. Ron Simmons, man.
Who the motherfucker?
What?
Ron Simmons.
Oh,
That's all that nigga I went to high school with.
What?
He can only dunk off the one leg. He can't dunk off the two.
Bro, you never heard of Ron Simmons?
Dog, this nigga
Yeah,
savage, bro.
Ron
This
Simmons,
nigga
bro.
is
Dunk
savage.
off the one leg.
Bro,
This nigga's
no.
savagery is A1.
Bro, this nigga, I want to say he was a Heisman winner, a Heisman Trophy finalist.
Damn.
No, like legit athlete, like stupid athlete, bro.
What the fuck?
He was a lot of people think he was the first black person to win the belt in wrestling. When I show you a picture, like, oh, that motherfucker, like, no, Ron Simmons the truth, bro. He that nigga.
Okay.
And Bill's actually.
Oh, it's actually on me. Shit is. Yeah, my first pick is whack because I had to get Sean in the
You got 2 more.
show. Oh, what? 2 more?
Yep. Because you got 1, 2, 3,
Thought I had
4,
one more.
5, 6, 7, no 8.
We did 3 ever since you told me you had 6 and he was last.
You got Hulk Hogan, Undertaker, Andre the Giant, Triple H, Dusty Rhodes, Ted DiBiase, JYD, and Shawn Michaels.
That went kind of fast. All right, I'm just going ahead and say Jake the Snake Roberts.
That's a great pick.
Beat the Jerry curl out that whole ass nigga.
That is a great pick.
That's how we gonna do
That is a great
it.
pick.
That's how we did it. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hendo, second to last pick. Who you got?
I wanted to go ahead and get some real wrestling in this motherfucker. Kurt Angler.
Great pick.
Oh, this nigga sound like he.
Bro, this
Great
nigga is
wrestler.
a real Olympic wrestler. That's
Oh,
why.
man.
He's the real deal. And he will rail his Olympics.
They call him Perk Angle.
Bro, this nigga's a beast.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
nigga brought a
yeah,
gun to a
monster.
knife
That
fight.
nigga's a monster, man.
We brought a gun to a knife fight.
No, he brings some biceps and choke you.
I'm talking about you, nigga. You broke out a real wrestler.
Yeah, he real talk, bro.
This is full play, man. We just playing around. It was a joke. It was a joke.
Oh man.
Come on, man. No.
Terry Funk.
See, I told him no before he said it.
If y'all don't know who Terry Funk is, he's your favorite wrestler. Favorite wrestler. Guaranteed. He's looked at as arguably the greatest wrestler of all time. Real talk.
I don't even have a number one.
Oh, faded. Off
Yeah.
the top.
Yeah, y'all list killed me. You know what I'm saying? We should call that something. It should be something when you do a
Think
list.
about
niggas
somebody
can't
you
even-
really like that we ain't mentioned.
I can say anything, but it won't be true.
I mean, is it a real wrestler?
Yeah, you know, I got other niggas, Brock Lesnar.
Okay, that worked. That worked. That really worked.
I mean, I guess. I like to say I got stumped and shit and called it something. I should have to wear a dumbass hat.
So
So,
who we said? Brock and
You said Brock?
Goldberg.
Shit. I go Goldberg.
Goldberg?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not bad at all, man.
motherfucker here, man. That's
That's
the
not
one you
bad
got
at
me.
all.
That's the one you got me, dog.
Say word.
You got me, man.
Hendo,
Hold on.
Who
I
you
got
got?
switch up.
This your last pick.
Say word. God damn it.
Damn, let's see this, right? Hold on, I need this. Let's see, my last pick, because it got compromised. Let me see. I got to go into my almanac book. See who ain't get picked yet.
Right now you have The Rock, John Cena, Big Show, Macho Man Randy Savage, Roman Reigns, Kane, CM Punk, Jeff Hardy, Kurt Angle. Great fucking list, actually.
He really is.
Let me see. I need an antagonist. I need somebody to stir some stuff up in this motherfucker. I need somebody. A shit stir is what we call this.
She started 5-star.
Let me go ahead. This is gonna be off the wall right here, man. Who? Well, I mean, shit. I really had Goldberg, but since it got a point,
It's the guy, nigga, you always talk about him with the white curl, with the white fro.
man, I'm trying to tell you, man. Psycho Sid, man. You already know, man. I love Psycho Sid, bro. That's my nigga, bro. You knew what it was. I need a shit starter in that motherfucker. He's a prime time shit starter.
Yeah, you're not wrong, bro. You're not wrong. Psycho C, that's a great pick, man.
Huge Psycho Sid fan. Always been, man.
Number one for me, we talking about selling tickets. This guy was a huge heel back in the 70s, man. I gotta put him on my team. Harley Race.
Yeah.
Gotta put Harley Race in there. You
Oh,
talk-
Dusty Rhodes and Harley Race.
Yeah.
Huge antagonist.
Who'd you say?
Harley Race.
Harley Race. Okay.
Harley Race. Yeah, I gotta put Harley Race in there. So Hendo, your list, man. If you've had your own wrestling federation, you're gonna sell some tickets. The Rock, John Cena, The Big Show. Y'all out there, let us know, man, in the comments who you think has the best squad, man, of wrestling. He's all in that prime. Hendo has The Rock, John Cena, The Big Show, Macho Man Randy Savage, Roman Reigns, Kane, CM Punk, Jeff Hardy, Kurt Angle, and Psycho Sid. Bills has Hulk Hogan, Undertaker, Andre the Giant, Triple H, Dusty Rhodes, Ted DiBiase, JYD, Shawn Michaels, Jake the Snake Roberts, and Goldberg.
Them niggas getting whooped.
And my list.
Oh, Hogan beat everybody, so by himself.
Yeah, he don't want to put
He
nobody
struggled
up.
with Randy, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
he's like, yeah, he did.
done.
My list: Stone Cold Steve Austin, Ric Flair, Sting, Ultimate Warrior, Bobo Brazil, Big Cat Ernie Ladd, Jacob Fatu, Ron Simmons, Terry Funk, and Harley Race. So I tried to get a good mixture of.
I know them motherfuckers cold, because I don't even know half the niggas on there. If I don't know their name, they
Oh.
gotta be cold. Because you would have picked some regular people.
Yeah, no,
They
bro.
didn't even do that.
If you look at Bobo Brazil and the way he was selling out, like he was selling out like Madison Square Garden back in like the '60s.
Yeah.
So I really wanted to put Sabu on there too, but that's
Right.
going a little bit deeper. But Bobo Brazil he was making a lot of fucking money, and his finishing move was actually based off a racist trope, because originally they was gonna call him Boo Boo Brazil, but they didn't know how to, because they didn't fucking know how to spell. It became Bobo, and his finishing move was actually a headbutt. And supposedly, in order to sell it, they would say because he was black and he had a thicker skull.
Oh, wow.
That's
Yeah,
why
it was
that's
really
why when
wild.
he would headbutt,
The genetics.
That's why when he
said
was.
it's genetics.
You know what I mean?
And you got to figure back
You
then.
just got
that-
dunked on.
Yeah, like
Forehead
like
meat.
like
You know
yeah,
what
you
I'm
got
saying?
to
Blue Zeldas can do it.
yeah, you got to figure back then. You had like they call it kayfabe. So you figure back in the '60s and '50s and shit. These people thought it was real. So like they would like seriously like want to like kill them. And they talk about when they would go to Puerto Rico and territories down there, and they said it was never the wrestlers you had to worry about. They said it was the crowd. They say the crowd would pull knives on you. They would throw
I'm
on
trying
you,
to
spit
see.
at you, throw feces on you.
Uh,
Especially if you was a heel, and
Right.
bro, that shit was, and you guys look it up. It's called kayfabe, but it's basically it's the art of faking people out. Of like back then wrestlers, if they got caught getting color, if they would cut themselves and get blood, they call it getting color. When they would leave the stadium, they would have to have like someone will put like bandages or like a big bandage over their head. Otherwise, kids be like, it's not real. But if you come out and they see that bandage, oh wow, Hulk Hogan really got cut. Like, damn. And it was even to the point to where certain wrestlers couldn't be seen with each other. If you were a good guy, you can't be seen with Billy, or Hendo and Billy can't be seen together. Billy's a good guy, Hendo's a heel. So they couldn't even be at restaurants together. They had, if you wanted to hang out, you had to be in like a hotel room together, and like hopefully nobody see you. So like it was crazy, man. Like it goes really deep, man. But hey, Bills, it's that time, man. Tell these people what time it is.
I want to shout out to everybody actually this city birthday wish and shit.
Yeah, much love.
I want to leave it at that. But I just got to thinking of shit, man. I just seen that helicopter go down in Florida and show. I'm like, that wasn't even Florida. Was it Florida?
New York.
The helicopter that just went down? It's like, man, hold on,
He's
man.
from Chicago. The pilot was from Chicago.
I said, man, we gotta check these motherfucking these airplanes, you know what I'm saying, everything going up in the sky before they get up there or something. You know what I'm saying? Or the pilots, and or check whoever the fuck we giving licenses to nowadays. Because this shit is happening too. The motherfuckers try to tell me, you know what I'm saying, that gave me a whole bunch of statistics and shit too, you know what I'm saying? So I can't argue that. I can't argue against stats, you know what I'm saying? When you're talking about it's kind of a regular occurrence.
It is.
Well, the whole thing is, well, these numbers are still sky high, and I feel like we should be a little bit more observant and careful about and I don't know, wishful, goddammit, that we get motherfucking better. I mean, how easy is it to get a license? And how often are y'all checking these motherfucking aircraft before they actually go up to make sure they're going to make the trip that they designated for? You know what I mean? Because these two things are crucial in every motherfucking trip.
Not so much the mechanics. It's like when you talking about helicopters, it's all about wind, right? Big gust of wind can throw you off, can fuck up the propellers, can throw you.
Though too and shit.
But a lot of these,
Or
but see, a lot of these is not. Some of these are mechanical issues, yes, but a lot of these is weather issues and stuff. Like the stuff with Kobe, there was a lot of fog out there. They couldn't see.
That was a helicopter though.
But you shouldn't be out here in these elements. Somebody should be like, no, we can't do this. And I get it, but it's like that with planes as well, though. Conditions and weather elements is the biggest thing about it. It's not just the equipment. We have to talk about the weather as well. You know what I'm saying? It's just, and I get that, but sometimes you just got to say no. If it's unsafe, just be like, no. Sometimes they'll push the issue.
For Kobe, that was the issue. It had nothing to do with the equipment. It was
Right.
the weather.
It was the weather. And a lot of
He
times,
shouldn't have been flying in that.
they shouldn't have been out there in the first place. Sometimes you just got to be like, no, we're canceling this flight. We have to take off when conditions are better. They do this all the time. It sucks, but before you risk it, I take that precaution.
Who need to trade that stuff? Who would you say need to trade that stuff?
Whoever the fuck is handing out licenses like it's candy at the corner store, or goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Whoever the fuck is not servicing these planes, or the people who govern the people who supposed to be servicing the planes, not giving a fuck enough to watch these planes and helicopters go down regularly. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of motherfucking crashes every year.
Yeah, which is when you actually look at the statistics, it's actually pretty on brand. I mean, pretty on par.
Mm-hmm.
Who you got, Hendo?
The president of the Denver Nuggets. This is probably one of the most foolishest shit I've ever seen in my motherfucking life. I do understand brother here don't like Mike Malone, and I get that.
It.
I do get it.
You did.
But
I thought I was gonna say something earlier.
as a probably a unified thought, even though you might like that, you might not like the time of when they did this. And let's keep this a buck.
That'd be corny for me to say. I like that.
And let's keep it a buck.
However the fuck they do it.
Hey, however it may go, the owner needs to trade him motherfucking self because this doesn't make sense. Let's keep it 1,000 wow. Okay, let's be 1,000 with this. If the coach is not getting along with the GM,
the GM gotta go.
It's an issue of this because why do you think the coach is arguing with the GM? They're not getting along because this. I didn't know all this.
Superstar personnel and the GM is spectacularly on point. This is the chain of command. It's player, then coach. It's player, then coach, then GM. The GM gotta go. If these two niggas are arguing, he gotta go. If Joker's arguing with this nigga, he gotta go. But like, you know what I mean?
But the reason being is, why would the coach be arguing with the GM? Because of management and what's going on. Now let's keep it real. The president feels that you have to let somebody go. This literally has to be a GM issue. You have to fire the GM. For you to let the GM and the head coach go at this time does not make sense considering this is
right now.
Understand when we are 4th in the league and we're going into the playoffs.
It makes sense.
At this time, this does not make sense because right now we still have a chance in the playoffs to potentially go for a championship. And you let the motherfucking coach go that can take you there. No. It sounds good.
You right 100%.
It sounds good.
You right 100%.
But trade yourself. This is the stupidest shit.
I'm gonna tell you.
It's fucking me up, dog.
Well, wait till your turn to do that. It's still mine.
I'm gonna tell you.
Tell me after my turn. But right now, this has to be the stupidest shit done by the president of the Denver Nuggets because you still have this playoff to finals potential.
I'm trying to win.
But without him,
maximize my potential every
but
year.
without him,
I ain't trying to break myself
you lose
down
30% of what you thought you had. So if you were moving at a 90%, now you had 60. If you were moving at a 40%, you had 10. This has crippled your chances of winning.
You think
anything.
that guy's about to outcoach JJ Redick? JJ
Your shit is
better. I think as a head coach
at
already,
this point, no.
because you got a whole season of this belt.
At this point, let's give it a buck. At this point, the Timberwolves can outcoach you. All right. At this point, the Lakers can outcoach you.
Yeah.
At this point, the Clippers could outcoach you.
Nigga, absolutely.
Outcoach you.
Yeah.
You do not want to be in the position where you have the talent, but the coaching is
in a 7-game series right now. Clippers against Denver. I got Clippers.
Hey,
Coach
assistant
alone.
coach. Oh my God, head coach now. What do you think we supposed to do? We down by 15. We got 2 minutes left. Shit, I don't know. Do what y'all normally do when Mike was here. He doesn't have the answers. What did Kanye tell Sway? You ain't got the answers. He not gonna have the answers, regardless of what we want. Trade yourself. Your turn.
Oh yeah, that was pretty horrible. I think it was pretty great that they let Mike Malone go.
Wow, but you can't use him in your trade yourself no more with Mike
Oh.
Malone because he traded off no one.
I
Can't
still
trade
use
him at
Brett
all.
Favre. Well, we can do what we. Hey, Republicans do what they want. We can do what we want on this show.
We'll do what we want.
I read the
We can do-
trail.
It's our show.
Hey, you know,
They were terrible, horrible people.
bro, the
Horrible people. We didn't want them here.
For
They
real.
were part of the cartel. I don't know why we don't highlight this.
No, they
Eating
had
dogs
bull-
on the streets.
They had on bulls.
All in South Carolina, North Dakota.
All them niggas.
Canada gave them no fire. They were cooking it up.
All them niggas. But no, man. Reason why you wrong is because I think you forget who Mike Malone talked about. He talked about LeBron, and LeBron made a call, and he said, "Yeah, I don't too much want to play the Nuggets. I don't want to have to worry about playing them in the playoffs. Go ahead, that little favor for me." And yeah,
That's what happened.
and they asked
playing
him
that
off.
nigga. Ain't playing
I
that
mean,
nigga no playoffs.
so Mike
Maybe
Malone,
no playoffs.
Stubby
LeBron.
2.0 here going
Mike
crazy.
Malone,
Who?
Stubby
fucked
2.0.
around.
Found.
Mike
You
Malone
the
fucked
updated version.
around and found out.
You the new
You
technology.
know, that's okay. You don't mess
Oh,
with the king.
studs.
You don't mess
no.
with the king. That's exactly
That's
what
a
happened.
major stretch.
And now
The
he's
league-
out
I thought that was
there
your
on
guy.
the unemployment
Niggas is
line.
not Dylan Brooks. Chill out.
Hey.
Everybody in the league is not that.
Hey,
Everybody's
I'm
not
telling
that
you,
nigga.
That's what happened.
As a 1K
Hey,
scenario.
That's what happened. So, hey.
I thought that was your guy, LBJ.
Oh, he is. And that's what I'm saying.
it. That's his
he
goal.
He do petty shit like that.
Hey.
LBJ petty.
Mike Malone wanted to be petty. He fucked around and found out.
Every time he get naked under his Vince
That's all
Carter
I'm
jersey,
saying.
he be acting crazy.
I couldn't
Oh,
find
you just
Mike
going
Malone.
crazy now, huh? You just wilding out. You gonna wear the J's with this nigga here, dog. God damn. Wear the LeBron hat with the Vince Carter.
know.
Shake this nigga up.
No,
Shake
I
him.
need a haircut.
Like an Essa sketch. Just shake this nigga one time.
I'll be on
Reset
the
him.
grind. Super grind. I'll get a Easter next week. I'll get a haircut next week. Fuck it. But
Come on, man.
But
Shout out
who
to Tone
need
for the $80 cuts.
never. Shout out to my
$80.
girl, free cut.
Tighten me up.
On the real.
I'll pay you later.
Money as hell.
Yeah.
Partial payments?
Yeah. In the bedroom.
That's what I think. Partials.
Shit, God.
Yeah, it's
damn.
full.
He called you partial.
Monday,
He called you a partial.
Wednesday,
For
Saturday,
real. It's a
and then we're
full.
gonna repeat.
Yeah.
This is a schedule.
For real. It's like Clarma.
Oh shit! 4 part
Clarma, my
payment.
haircuts, goddammit. But yeah, who need to trade themselves, man? Yeah, man. Anybody out there that's been a hypocrite as far as politics go, man, you gotta call it both ways, man. I think anybody that's out there that's okay with them locking up people and sending them away. When you actually look at like how they doing this, like people that are like, from what I read, they said 75% of some of those people were 75% of the people weren't even in gangs, and how they're going about it is kind of wild with like no due process. So I feel like if you're okay with that, man, you need to trade yourself. Even if you're a criminal, it's wild that you don't like. That's when the due process actually starts, is when you is arrested. So it's like to feel like it's just too much hate out there, man. Like it's whether y'all believe it or not, like you are the minority around the world. Like we all like it's only melanin, man. Like it's only melanin. Like I guarantee you, if you're a Caucasian person in lacrosse, I guarantee you have more in common with a black person in Chicago than you do with somebody that a white person in Switzerland. I guarantee you that. It's all culture, bro. So hey, it's melanin is melanin. It's not that big of a deal, man. Stop all that hate, man. We all people, bro. We all human beings, and I think once we all realize that and figure that out, man, we all get along a lot better and understand it's not the people that you work with, it's the billionaires that's making your life harder, not the people that's picking up tomatoes and all the other shit. But not gonna get too deep into that, man. WrestleMania edition is a wrap. We will not be talking wrestling anymore until next year, this time when WrestleMania come around. But man, I'm
Where's
your
the clap button? Yeah. I don't know nothing about that, man. Put that there, man. I know more about baseball than about that, man.
Oh man, I don't want to talk about baseball. I love baseball too, man. I get deep into that. But man, moving right along, man.
Still.
Really.
No,
But man, I'm your co-host Omar,
right.
aka Millie, aka that dude, aka Mr. Rello. If you know, you know. Old Heads episode 142. My apologies, we didn't have a Cool's Corner here today. He might have been preoccupied, but I'm pretty sure he'll be back next week to give you guys something dope to watch on TV. Y'all got anything y'all can suggest
Oh,
people
yeah,
watch?
Nah, make sure y'all tip y'all DoorDash niggas. Make sure you do that. And a big shout out. Hold on, let me get my line up right here. What's it called? Wing City. Wing City. If you're in the Rochester area, it's a food truck. It's a brother out there, man. He doing his thing, man. He got Italian beefs. He got wings. He got football specials, everything. But if you're in the Rochester area, it's a local food truck guy out there, man. I always go fuck with him when I'm out there for work, man. He do his thing, man. Make sure y'all go fuck with him. Rochester, it's called Wing City.
Wings, dog. God damn, that's what we
I'm
want.
gonna make sure I get it right,
we want
man.
them motherfucking wings. Italian beats and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Win City Wings. Win W-I-N City Wings.
Man.
Y'all make sure you Rochester area. If y'all go out there, if y'all do anything, make sure. If you go out there in Minnesota, you in that area, if you look up local food trucks or anything like that, it's a brother out there. Look him up, man, specifically, man. Specials on wings, everything is. He's special. I'm pretty sure the brother from the land, too. So, hey, special shout out, man. He do me right every motherfucking time.
Real shit.
Every time, man. No homo.
I like that. I'm gonna check them out, bro. I'm always in Rochester, so I will definitely check it out.
Hey, but if you're in the La Crosse area, make sure you try to go on Snapchat. Try to get see if you can get on Nay page too. She got plates every day. Oxtail, egg rolls.
Yeah, I seen that today. The oxtail egg rolls.
All types of stuff, man. Jerk wings, jerk rolls, whatever.
Stalking motherfucker.
Everything, man. Make sure I'm trying to put on all the local businesses.
I will stalk this shit out.
If you need a shout out, hit me in the inbox. Let some brothers know. We'll give them out, man. It ain't nothing to us, man. We love supporting local stuff, man. Always, man. Hey, big shout out to Marcus Webb with Nona. If you're looking for a designer, anybody to draw anything for you, make sure you check that brother out, man. You can probably look him up on Facebook, Marcus Webb. Great artist. Mess with him, man.
Absolutely, man. If you download that app, our brother DJ Manuel, download the app.
Bump that radio.
Bump that radio. Excuse me, I'm born a brain fart. Bump that radio, man. Download the app as well if you're in La Crosse, Wisconsin area. Check out the closet, our brother JV on 5th and King. Retro Kicks, check them out as well if you're on the Jackson Plaza area.
And don't forget our Asian Kung Fu artist.
You stupid as hell. A breath of fresh. If you're in the Jackson Plaza area, our brother Focus does great shoe restoration. Also sells retros, clothing. Check them out, man. Dope store, man. But we appreciate y'all rocking with us. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Yeah. Episode 142 is in the books. We will be having our second annual Juneteenth old school versus new school basketball game. That will be June 22nd, Sunday. Still trying to figure out location. It would typically, last year we did on the south side, outdoor at the park. So that's all dependent on location. We actually have that reserved. But if that doesn't work out, we might be doing it at one of the local schools, at the high school, or at the Boys and Girls Club. But we will be letting y'all know. But, man, it should be a lot of fun. We're going to try to have food there. And it's going to be dope, man. Looking at maybe doing a little mini halftime show. But it's going to be a lot of fun, man. We appreciate y'all rocking with us. Don't forget, man, we're selling tickets. A lot of fun. Like, subscribe. Always 142 WrestleMania edition. I'm out.
We out. Old head.
That's B.I. Nigga, this Endo G, a.k.a.
sir.
French
Yes, sir.
Loaf, a.k.a. the man that be spoke with that stuff. Hey.
Before we hit both the old heads podcast. Yo, we come from Lost Shades to the team at the Barclays. The old heads podcast. Yo, from Will scoring 100 to job be a woman. The old heads podcast.